So I don't know if you can hear me. I'm a fair distance from the mic. I'm just doing a little bit of Div 2 solo, which is I usually rock it. Um, I don't mind matchmaking, and I don't mind playing. Well, I love playing with friends, but to be honest with you, I don't need it. I don't need to do it, and I like solving this stuff solo. So I'm near the end of the American Museum mission, level 7 at the moment. Le moment. And I just need to get my head together. So the key thing with soloing Div 2 is you've got to keep your distance from the enemies, find a safe place to ground, keep your distance, and you need a retreat. You need someone behind you, preferably with access to ammo. So we're going to go into this room now. Also, by the way, the sun's on my screen, so okay, let's have a look around. Looking at the mini-map, can't see any reds, but that don't mean nothing. Okay, it's not going to be. So we're going outside. Check everywhere for loot. In this particular mission, there are a couple of secret rooms that you'll need keys and stuff for. I've gone past those, unfortunately, but then again, that would have been a bit of a spoiler for you, so that's all good. So there's some stuff in there, and we've got to find a way to get in to get it. So I've got a crate there, looks quite cool. I don't think we can access it from out here, so it's either so it's probably at a later point. If you come across a door with a padlock on it, which you have to shoot, and you'll know that, what I would always recommend is switching to your pistol because it's infinite ammo, so you're not wasting your main gun ammo. So nothing there. I couldn't see. Right, well, we've alerted the enemy, so that's one thing. So this is a good escape route here. We can go back through there and we can get ammo. So let's check out what we've got. We've got some guys over here to the left. Can't see them. I can't see anybody. Oh yeah, there we've got a guy. This sniper that I've got here isn't very powerful, so it's not a one shot. It's not even a two shot, but it has 10 in the mag, which will. See, now I want to get back in here. I've got what I rock with is a shotgun and a sniper. I'm not worried about medium distance. They'll be coming around the corner in a second, and I've got my shotgun. There we go, he's almost dead. So when he comes in here, ooh, rubbish. We've got a purple, we'll get rid of him with a shotgun. There he goes. You see, shotguns in Division actually fire at some distance. There's a drop off. There goes. And we've got, okay, he's put a turret up, so we'll get rid of that turret. Use a sniper for that. Where'd he go? Where'd his turret go? I've got a shield and a fire turret for my specials. Yes. Thank you for putting up a light. Eliminate Captain Briggs. So he's a yellow with a full shield up there. Don't think he's. Ooh, rubbish. Rubbish. Okay, we've got a guy coming around the corner. Remember, we're in our rat run here, so we can go back through, get some ammo. A lot of people will run out there and try and find some cover and shoot close up. If you're running solo, you're better to just hang back. They will come to you eventually, or they'll show themselves. Here he comes. It's two of them, I think. 1, 2. So we can just pick them off. They'll come to you. No point in putting yourself at danger, because blowing up. If you're running solo and you die, you restart, and you just spent the last 15 minutes I see him burning out there. Okay, Captain Briggs has a sniper. That's okay, because so do we. Can't see through the smoke. Oh, sneaky. He's almost dead anyway. Look, he's. Now he is. There's a grenade. Move out of the way. Boom. 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 Thank you. So how are we doing on ammo? Well, I've got loads. 132. 3. I'm going to just give myself some health. 3 armor kits. And both specials. Shotgun has 106, so we don't need to refill for that. Oh, lovely! Look, the sun's come up. That's going to make life a lot easier. Dawn, I love you, Dawn. Okay, Briggs, stop taking you out. Nice. Sniper. Just look at that! My health's gone right down. So. He's got a really powerful sniper. Let's just hang back. In fact, what we'll do is run down, we'll restock, let the health regen. There we go. It's all about patience when you're solo. And you can do this. I mean, I haven't died once in this mission. There's absolutely no need to go racing around unless there's a load of you in, and then you're going to get revived, so it's not an issue. You can be a bit more of a hero. But if you solo in any game, it's absolutely about patience. And by the way, I'm using the controller, so it's a little grenade. It's a little more less precise than the keyboard and mouse. I had actually started this playing keyboard and mouse, and I did it because I wanted to set my own bindings up. I think he's almost dead. I think the Division default bindings for keyboard and mouse are a bit fiddly. You've kind of got to be a bit of a piano player. And oh, nice. What's this? Hello. Just before I have a look at this, I want to make sure that I'm not surrounded by enemies. Here we go. We're done. Oh, look at that! Beautiful. 200 in the mag. Oh yeah, baby. Very nice. So 200 in the mag, 309 damage. That's good. Now, how does it compare to a shotgun? Because bearing in mind, the key thing here is these LMGs, SMGs, any of the machine guns, the stability is not. Oh, look at the stability on that puppet. Accuracy is not great, so you know where you're not going to play this with any distance. Does it compare, or is it better than the shotgun? Let's have a little butcher's. So there's the rifle I'm using. If I hold down the Y, it will switch to shotgun to compare. There we go. You see the damage on the shotgun, 2,704. It's a one-shot killer. That's why I have one of those in stock. And then it's up to you whether you want to use a sniper or use something a bit more medium range. So the LMG is great. If you're in earlier in this mission, you're in tiny little holes, tiny little areas, and the shotgun's perfect for that. When you've got a bit more space, you want something like an auto or an SMG or machine gun, but that machine gun is a beast. It really is 200 in the mag. We've got 2% damage increased, damage to target out of cover. So as long as the enemy's not in cover, but they do hide a lot, so that's not a huge bonus. I'm taking it for sure. I mean, it's blue for a kickoff, but I'm in two minds about switching out that shotgun. Let's just loot it anyway. So that's our reward for being good boys. So there we go. Mission complete. No deaths. Lots of points, and we got up a level. That's how we rock it, boys. Rocket Man. Let's have a look at the old scores on the board. Don't forget to cash in your proficiency caches at the end of every mission, because as it goes up, you get decent stuff. I always like to, I mean, you've got to confirm. You can't just go and compare with those. But really key with Division is you've got to look at all your loot. But up to level 30, really, you just kind of want the stuff that you're going to work with and higher level each time, because you're going to depend on that to get to. Once you get to 30, though, it's all about the specs, all about the stats. This is a stats game. I mean, you can spend hours comparing stuff. So let's have a look. Yeah, the mic's on, that's good. Right, so these are the 1 and 2, they're the weapons we've got going down. We know about our stoner, ironic. That's a really nice gun. I wonder what mods we've got for it. So we've got anything here? Oh, we've got. I wouldn't bother with any decent scopes on a gun like this because the stability's crap at that distance. But you do want something. So look at that. Gives it a boost of 10% accuracy. So we'll have that puppy. What else have we got here? Nothing. That's oh, that's got a sound suppressor. That's quite useful, I think. Got a load of skins. Might as well shove one of these on. That's great. Oh, come on, why not? Let's go for it. It's just so ironic. Okay, right, okay. It's a sweet little SMG. But damage isn't great. You've got a high RPM, mag's decent, but it's ain't gonna get used, so it'll be broken down. The stuff you're not gonna use, just mark it as rubbish by pressing R3 down. No, sorry, not R3. Mark as R2. Mark as junk. Where are we? Sorry, L2. There we go. Because you can either break it down to get materials. At this point in the game, it's not massively necessary. You will need them for crafting, which I can start to do. But again, you're getting stuff at a higher level so frequently, it's really not worth bothering. You'll mod and craft up a gun and then find that you're 3 levels ahead of it in no time. So just, break it down or sell it. That's what you need to do. That one I'm keeping him for now. That one will mark as crud. There we go. Let's have a look here. Similarly, I mean, you see the stat you're looking at there, 408. What you want is level higher or stat higher. 408, 392, they're rubbish. Break them down. And so's that one. Just take the time to clear your crap out and don't put it in the stash, not till you're higher level and you're getting stuff that's maxed. 735 versus 767. Rubbish. But it's beautiful rubbish. Sensor 2. Rubbish. Trash. Actually, it's not trash, it's all I've got there. And then just make sure you haven't got any caches. No, we're good on caches, nothing else there. We've got a new skill available at the base of operations, apparently. I'm quite happy with 2 skills I've got. Right, good. Mission over. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Too much crap in my... Okay, let's go back and... this happens. I can already increase my backpack, but at this stage, there's really no point. I mean, this is just crud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down by holding R3. Let's get rid of that one. And they're both gone. What happens in there, or what happened in there, was, I deleted all my rubbish. So it's all marked as junk. So when you deconstruct junk, it all gets taken care of. But what we'll do is we will examine these and see how they compare. So this is what came out of our mission complete cache. I don't know what it's called, field cache. Out of the field cache, so let's have a compare. 714, rubbish. And that's 232. It's an 8 level, both level 8s, which is it's going to boost you, but it's going to penalise you as well. So for the sake of 1 level, I'm not worried. We'll mark those as crud. We'll take them, but we'll loot them as junk. There we go. So on we go. Completed that one. What I think we need to do. Oh, by the way, 9 times out of 10, not in this case, you'll come out of a mission, there'll be a firefight, I think Ubisoft do it so that because you're kind of in that mode. There you go. There's always someone around. Oh, these dudes have got bows and arrows, which I think you will get later in the game for yourself, and they're quite useful. They're good fun. Looking at the map all the time. There's a guy over here. Not for much longer. Oh, and there's a guy that's. There he goes. And there's a dude over here somewhere as well. Let's just bounce out and bounce across. Here he is. And we'll get him as he pops his little head up. Yeah, right. And he's dropped some stuff. What have we got? It's going to be, if it's green now, bearing in mind that we're now in the land of blue, so we're getting some blue stuff here. The green stuff's unlikely to be higher than what we've got, but it's always worth checking, and then you can always mark it as junk. So we'll have a little examine. New plans at 539. I mean, absolutely no way are we going to compare. Oh, hello. Hello. 539. Take it all back. Right, we'll have those. We'll equip them. I'm not even bothering to. It's level 8, 539. It's high level. They're the two stats you need to worry about till you get to 30. So I'm happy with that. I bet they are. All right, so a quick look, because I think we now need to, yeah, we've got an exclamation mark at the settlement, we've got an exclamation mark at base of operations, so we're going to go and unlock we're going to go and recruit a dark zone officer, which I think gives us access essentially to the dark zone, which there is no way on this planet I'm going to solo, not when we're up against PC users with keyboards and mice, ain't no way, honey bunny. Right. Off we toddle. Chat, can you just say yes if you can hear me on mic? Oh, I just want to make sure I've not been talking to myself for the last 20 minutes. Let's go and have a look on projects. We've got a project. Yeah, we go. You want to complete these projects because they do significantly boost your XP, unlock other stuff as well. So we've now got a blueprint for a Police N4, which is, I think it's an auto rifle, but it might be a SMG. And also something that people forget to do is to donate stuff because it progresses these. So two of these have got donation requirements. So just donate whatever you've got. Let's get rid of it. I'm happy to donate all of this stuff. So yeah, give it some of that. Yeah, and yeah, they're all whites. So that will boost that particular project. Okay. Right, so let's go back. There was another one. Here you go. You see how further that went then? That was about 15% increase just by giving them some crud. So what they need here is 10 ceramics. Well, we've got 49, so that's a done deal. 3 masks. Yep, that ain't a problem. And then we've got to neutralize some true suns as well. That's fine. We haven't got any in there, but we will. So, yes, 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 yes. We're done on there. So we've just got to do those true suns. That will go zip all the way around. Nothing to donate on those two. Now we go. We'll pop up and see the old projects woman up here. There she is, a all blue and thingy. Thank you. New milestone reached. So we've unlocked the dark zone now, I believe. And then we've only got one more, which is the firing range, which is actually quite fun. Back at base of operations, so we can test out guns and stuff. Give that a go. Nobody in chat said yes to the speech, but it's probably because nobody's watching. You'll pick it up when it's recorded. Look, I'm giving tips here. These are free tips. Ain't costing you nothing. We've got side missions, that's good. Okay, look at that. We've got a load of stuff to do here now. Bottom left. Recruit the Dark Zone officer. She's here somewhere. Talk to, and the public space to visit. Okay, yeah, so one over there, one over here. Hello, bro. It's all Dylan. Yada, yada, yada. So, True Suns. So, we're now into True Suns. We've kind of moved on from hyenas. You can still go to those areas, but as you get a higher level, you'll find it easier to make your way through the map. So if we go and have a look at the map, here we go. And you'll see that this is a level 7. It's yeah. They do go up a level as you progress. So this I think starts, White House starts at 4, maybe even 1, I forget now. And then although it's a lower level, as you progress, it will always be just 1 behind you or 2 behind you. So I'm level 8. This is a 7. And then you've got the ones that go up. So 8 in there, True Sons, I think. That one is saying steer clear. Don't go anywhere near here. We'll get mullered if we go into that space. There's an 8 as well. This is a dark zone, which we've got to go and recruit the officer. She's around somewhere. We don't have to do anything with that officer that she's there. We just have to go and say hello and go through the chat. Okay. Dylan's finished. Thank you, Dylan. Never did like your music. I've got to be honest with you, bro. Okay, Sophia, she ain't looking happy, is she? She's got a fever. Uh-oh. 5 months ago, I was part of the USDA's DC62 research team. Our lab got quarantined and I'm the only one. I'm the only one. But our research is still in there, and in the wrong hands, it could do a lot of harm. Yeah, right. Well, you only got yourself to blame. Sophia? What else? Anybody else here? Anybody else want to come talk to me? Going once? Going twice? Actually, I haven't been up here yet. It's a thing. Another thing. There you go. All adds to progression and XP. Look at that. We've already got through 10-15% of level 8. We haven't been anywhere. I love that. Look at that. Floating up in the air, acting as a wind generator. What a great... I tell you, the design in this game is meticulous. It's absolutely stunning. Another thing I like about running solo is that it gives you time to look around. When you run with other people, everyone's competing with each other and they just want to run the thing, and you miss out on detail. That last mission that we did, the American Museum one, it's absolutely gorgeous, dripping in detail. And yet, if you ran it through with a couple of people, you'd have missed so much of it. I mean, just stop and look at the posters and listen to the audio, because in that particular mission, there's music as you go through different sections or sound effects. Honestly, the work. Yo, Chelsea, what have you got for me? Okay. Yeah. Declaration of Independence. I remember that.
No, we have more problems to solve.
That's a good mission.
We can both use a reminder
Keep talking.
of what we're fighting for and what we stand
I'm
for.
terrible. I like to know the premise of the game and have a fairly good idea of the story, but I really don't want to get into the lore and the detail. I've got some friends that absolutely love that stuff. They want to live every nuance of the game, and I totally respect that, but it ain't my thing. Here she is. Hey, Agent. I've been recruited to help you survive in the dark zones. I'll be heading over to the base of operations soon, so come visit me and I'll explain more. Okay, I'll see you there. Yeah, matchmake or friends for Dark Zone. Don't go in there solo. Well, you can do, but if you don't know how the Dark Zone works, essentially you pick up some really cracking loot, and it is great fun, but if you get killed by another agent, they'll take your stuff. And I'm telling you now, that's painful. When you just picked up some high level gear and then you get mullered and they take all your stuff, I mean, it hurts. It hurts pride, if nothing else. So I don't tend to do it solo, but it is good fun. And I think I've got to go in there anyway and actually unlock it as part of a mission. I can't remember. I get mixed up with Division 1 and 2. What's down here? Exit. Okay. Oh, and there's a recording as well, so we'll have some of that. Right, okay. Yeah, actually, do you know the recordings are worth listening to? Top class acting and script writing, and they do tend to progress the story. We've got a propaganda mission thing over there. I can't be bothered with that. Oh, there's another one down here. I don't think it lets you play them at the same time. I can't queues them up, but it might do them. I can't remember. Okay, little friends out there collecting some stuff. We've got our Dark Zone lady. Oh yeah, we've got to go back to the House of Reps, unlock a skill. So we'll go and do that. I'm not overly worried about upgrading my skills. I'm happy with the shield. Tends to be the one that most people ignore, but you ignore it at peril, because basically why people don't like it is when you've got a shield up, a full body shield, you can only use your handgun or your pistol. Although as you progress, you can unlock it and use an SMG, and that is monster. But here's the thing: the pistol's is infinite ammo, right? And on top of that, the shield's full body and protects you forever. So if unless you're up against a really nasty boss, you can just run, well, walk, because you can't run, but you can walk through with your shield and your pistol and take them out. And that is a solo player's dream. Good morning, Quartermaster. So we've got some skills to unlock. How many can we unlock? We've got one. I'm not going to replace the ones I've got, but I'll have a look and see. So I've got a fire turret going down. Bullets pretty good as well. Assault turret's pretty good. But that needs, yeah, I've got enough for that one. What I might do is have a look at some of these other ones. I mean, I'm just purely going on previous experience, Division 2 and Division 1. And for me, your shield is your boy. So yeah, the three choices are the bulwark, which is the full body coverage pistol. Then you've got the Crusader, which is, it doesn't cover your whole body. It gives you a lot of shield, but it leaves your legs exposed. But I think you're able to use any gun you want to. And then the deflector, which fires bullets and stuff back at them, which it's a ricochet, which is really cool, but it takes a bit of work. But if you're in a firefight, you can just kind of walk around and fire the bullets back at them, which is quite fun. Oh, and the other thing with shields, which people don't realize, is they're almost like one kill melee as well. I mean, you just walk up and melee the hell out of everything, which is quite fun. I'm going to save my skill points because at this moment in time, I'm not worried about. Seeker mines are cool. They literally go after the enemy, which is pretty good. And what's quite cool as well is cluster is a good one because that'll break up and do lots of damage. They all get really upset and you can shoot them down. But for now, we're not going to worry. We've got some perks. People ignore perks. Don't ignore these please, because some of these are absolutely useful as anything. Have a look at the ones I've unlocked already. So you want more armor kits, definitely do that. You want more grenades. I can now unlock one more of those. XP for headshots is okay, and it's hard work getting lots of headshots. And I don't remember you getting huge amounts of XP. Increase your backpack, but I wouldn't worry again too much about that until you get to max level, because you just want to be breaking stuff down that's not going to increase your XP. Stash, same thing with stash. Don't even bother. If you're putting stuff in your stash, you're going to go back there in a day and find that it's all 7 levels behind. It's pointless. It's useful for crafting, and you might want to use it for that when you get to that point. But it's all about leveling up in the first few days of the game. What else have we got? Same thing with material storage. I think the usefulness for material storage is you can go around to the bases that you've unlocked, and you can give the man in charge there water and food and stuff. And if you've unlocked this one, which I recommend, you'll essentially, it'll highlight all the loot containers within 10 or 20 meter radius. and they're the ones with guns and armor and stuff. And it's great fun actually. You're seeing them all highlight up around you. So I would do that. Donate, yeah. So donate enough resources to control point 20 detection of hostiles. So I'm going to unlock this one because these are. Oh, I haven't got enough. How many have I got? 9. It needs. Oh, I've already done it. That's why. Duh. There's bits you can unlock, magazines and stuff, but yeah, not overly worried. So that's the key one for me. Yeah, that one I haven't. No, need to be level 30 for that one anyway. Let's grab another grenade. Never have enough grenades. Okay, there we go. Actually, I can get for another one. Max that out. Ka-ching. So those three are maxed. I've got the scope, which is quite useful, and I've got 2 more. Material. Bits, ammo, can't do that one. Okay, I think we'll unlock. No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to keep hold of these for future. So look at that. We're halfway through unlocking the roster. Shouldn't take too long to get through these, to be honest. Now, obviously, you can buy stuff from vendors. The thing I would say again is you are going to be unlocking. You're going to get loot really quickly in this game. Up until max level, so don't buy stuff. There's just no point. I know there's a blue. I know it's an 8. It's probably got some beautiful perks on it, but a mission down the road, I'm going to be level 9, and that's going to be falling behind. So I just wouldn't worry unless there's something you really, really want, like a shotgun, and you haven't managed to get one yet, or a sniper. Then do that. That's fine. But I really wouldn't worry too much. Right, let's have a quick look, make sure there's nothing else here that we need to do. Oh, still something here. SHD, tech, and skill. So it's just telling me I've got stuff to spend, which we're not worried about. We've got the new service available, Dark Zone Officer. What I think that is like a store for the Dark Zone. So when you go and get some stuff from the Dark Zone, okay, you need to unlock that with ivory keys. That comes later. When we've got stuff that we've looted from the Dark Zone, we can come and trade with the Dark Zone Officer. There's not really any great point until you get to there. Now, I've set up a Rockstars clan because I've got Rockstars is a clan tradition. I've got a maxed out Division 2 Rockstars clan in PlayStation, and an almost full. It comes and goes Destiny clan as well, Rockstars. So. It's annoying that you can't join multiple clans because I desperately wanted to join Wingy's clan, but equally, and to be fair, I doubt anybody would join my clan anyway. But I'm not worried because it's just a thing I've got to do. It's a bit OCD. Anyway, that's the base of operations. Let's have another quick look at the map. I don't think there's anywhere else that we desperately need to go to. No, it's all good. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do one more mission, and then I'm going to call it a morning and go and grab some breakfast. Check out the level 8, Odea Tech Office. Yeah, we'll mark that one. Do it. Let's do it. Let's get it on. Let's solo it. Let's get it on. Go down through here. Hello. What's that? That's a little toy. Why is it sending me down here? What the heck? Right, there we go. I'm just trying to remember where the sorry, looking at donations, make sure nothing's done. I'm just trying to remember where the Dark Zone is. I think she's outside. Anyway, we're not worried about the Dark Zone Officer. Not for now. Bum, 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 bum. let me know in chat if you want me to do more streaming. I'm happy to come on camera, by the way. It's just that I've turned my playroom, my games room, into my office now because, like the rest of us, we're working from home. So my machine is a wee bit further away from where I normally sit to play, but I can remedy it if needed. I'm kind of working off the. Let's just get out of it, mate. Kind of working off the basis that my voice is more than enough. You know what I look like, and you know I'm not going to make any amazing facial contortions. And I'm happy to talk and play. And I think the key thing is because I've played Division before. I'm hoping that some of my tips will be useful if you've not played it yet, or if you're playing it and not fully working out or worked out just yet what various elements of the game are. Because the great thing, and I'm going to do a Rokk review, I may even do it for next week, for next one. The great thing about the Division is, as a casual game, you can jump in and just kill stuff. But there's a huge amount more to it. I mean, masses. So even just running around, looking for those little golden highlights and loot everything, because even though you might think, well, what do I need with a chalk eraser or something, whatever pops up, later in the game, you're going to want all this stuff to trade. All right, loads of them, blow them up, grenade. Boom, thank you. That's how we rock. Kidoki. Another thing, just another little tip, is the default settings for most Stadia games I find are that the controller's a bit wild. So I might just pull up the settings in a minute and show you, but I tend to knock it back quite a bit. I like slow and giving me the option to. There we go. I like slow with the option to kind of control more what I'm doing. Other people like to whip it all over the shop, and that's fine if that's your thing. And if you're using an auto rifle or something that says spray and play, that's cool. Right, let's get down because I can't see the enemy with the bleeding sun on my face here in this room. Now we've got yellow, which is the indicator of climb here. Usually means there's something a bit more going on. Ooh, purple. So this is probably a good. This is a kind of. Whoa! This is a good encounter where that machine gun would probably be better than the shotgun, because the shotgun it's great if they're coming at you and there's one or two, one, but when there's more than one, let's see if I've got time. No, not really. Let's bounce out of the way and. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so not to worry. We'll go back to Safe House Final Epiphany. So we die here. The red. It's worth noting that if you're carrying any loot, particularly in the dark zone, and you die, you will get a period of time that you can race back to where you died and pick up your loot, which is why it shows you where you died. That's not just look where you died, you idiot. Usually you'll drop stuff there. The negativity is that if you're in a dark zone and you drop your stuff, yes, you can run back and get it, but anybody in the vicinity can pick it up as well. So just bear that in mind. Right, let's respawn. And I know I'm talking to myself in the chat, but there's a reason for it, because this is going to get recorded, and I'm hoping that other people will find it useful. Okay, I'm just going to a quick run around the safe room, because sometimes there's stuff that you need to unlock here. You can also use the salvage bay to sell your rubbish. So typically in most of these, there's nowhere to buy stuff, but you can sell it, and that's quite useful. Okay. Yeah, let's sell some stuff. We've got 556 division credits, And as I said earlier, I ain't buying nothing, not until level 30. So, you know, mash it up or sell it. It's up to you, but one's as good as each other. I mean, you will want to buy stuff. So you having said that, you probably do want to build your credits up. So let's sell these things. So we're going to sell that one, yeah, and that one, yeah. Oh, it's a level 10. No, it's not, it's level 6. Sorry, it's how much I'm going to get for it. 10 credits, yeah. Okay. I'm not getting rid of you. In fact, one of the things that I wanted to do was to equip it. So now we're out in the open. What we'll do is we'll get rid of the shotgun and we'll replace it with my namesake. I think I've already modded that one as best as I can. So we won't worry too much about that. We'll get up and back at it. And where are we? Here we go. By the way, I don't know if any of you guys watched last night's Glory of Stadia podcast. It's Wingy's. It was Wingy's birthday eve, and we were just on a slightly higher level than normal. So it's a bit chaotic and great fun. And at this time, I think we all felt that was probably more important than just prattling on about what everybody else prattles on about. So I hope you enjoy it. It's on Wingy's Glory of Stadia channel. I was also on Stadia Talk yesterday, and that was really good. That was more deep dive and more kind of serious. But yeah, check out Chase's channel as well. He's an absolute diamond. Right, so sorry, 610. To have a comparison, 569. Very, very nice. Level 8. We'll have that. We'll go straight to equip. Let's have a quick look and see how we're looking over here. So we're level 8. We've got 6,773, and we've got to get to 32,700 to go to level 9. And there's a few ways that you can get your XP in Division. So the obvious ones are doing missions, and main missions will always boost you. Some people like to do side missions and stuff first, though, get your level up and go and do them. Look, the way the game works is that everything goes up a level as you progress. So if you're hanging around thinking, I'm not going to go and do that level 8 until I'm level 10, it's going to be a level 10 or 11 when you get to it. So there's no point. Just concentrate on enjoying yourself and getting your XP up. But there's other stuff as well. So we go and have a look. There's bounties to do, and they'll give you. I don't think I've unlocked the bounty aspect of the game yet. I never, to be honest, even when I did, I wasn't a big fan of them. They're not great for soloing because the bosses tend to be quite nasty. But if there's a few of you, they're good fun. What else have we got? Projects which we're doing. Conflict is matchmaking. I'm not a big match. I'm not much of a PvP player anyway. I do enjoy it if I'm running in a team. So capture the flag and all that stuff. That's cool. But on my own, I'm not a one-on-one. So yeah, SHD, no, and then matchmaking, which again, I don't. When I'm doing PvE, I'm happier on my own. I like to look around. I like to enjoy what the developers have done, the effort they've put in. So, but I really enjoy chat. So chatting to friends. So I'll absolutely play with friends, people I like to talk to, people that follow me and so on. But I'm not hugely into randoms unless I'm just I'm just not getting through something and time is running out. Then maybe I'll matchmake and pull some people in. Anyway, on we go. So we've got the machine gun now, which is always has that kind of rectangular reticule. You see that sort of square to rectangular. Shotguns are a bit like that as well. Whereas, loot, by the way, with loot, when you're running past it, if you run past and just hold the X or F key, it will loot it. You watch. Ready? Whoop, there you go. You don't need to stop. Something else that you may not have discovered. So we're back into. Look at these puppies. Let's get them with a grenade. Just throw it slightly ahead of them. Division always helps us by making them stop like a bunch of idiots. We'll pick up their gear. Now, call nearby enemies is because, nearby allies is because we're at one of their base of operations. So they're going to get a bit nasty. Let's hide. This is where we get to use our machine gun. One of the ways I like to play is I'll shoot a few bullets and reload, but bear in mind with SMGs, didn't see that coming. With SMGs, it takes so long to load, and you get so many in the mag. Look, we've got almost 200. Let's get the heck out of there. Let's get over here and hide. Get down. There we go. That you just really don't need to. So don't just take him out because there we go. He's doing some nasty stuff with a machine gun. Right, there's some allies coming. They're 469 feet away. It's useful to pull those guys in because when you take down one of these, run. When you take down one of these, your little green fellas come and take it over. And if they're with you, they take it over quicker. And then you can give them stuff, get it in, and then they allow you to see what's going on in the vicinity with loot boxes if you've unlocked that perk. Okay, let's get it up on top of the truck. I'm just going to move over here for a second. And then you can loot the chests and get stuff. So it's all circle of life. He's one of ours. They're actually pretty good, the little green guys. They will do everything for you if you don't do a great deal, but they just take a lot longer to do it. Here comes the main boy. It's going to come out there. So the downside of the machine gun is that I don't, as I said, from a distance, they wobble about the place. But there's too many enemies to just sit here and snipe. Do it from here. Let's see. Walk behind a box. Right, where's the boss? There he is. We'll get rid of the boss because the others will then be easier to pick off. It doesn't normally take too long. He's behind a shield, so we'll probably want to run around the back of him. He's being otherwise occupied. There he goes. The thing about those shields is they have eye slits, and if you can get down the eye slit, it does damage. There you go. Oh, something's taking me out. Let's get some health. There he is. He's got a rapid machine gun. I'm going to snipe him out. So get your target over him and boom. Target and boom. Target and boom. 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 There he goes. Just remember that. You can move your target, your reticule around before you start to aim. So make sure you do that before you look down sights. There's no point in trying to find somebody when you're looking down there because there you go. Sorry, mate. I'm going to blow up your friend. It does damage even though he walked away. Okay. There's a couple that have come in to play with us. They're not here from the original base, I don't think. Oh, ruined my grenade though. They've come in because of the allies, I think. Just wanting to help out their friends. Oh. You see the difference in damage with the shotgun? He would have been down in one or maybe two. But you do get the beauty of masses of in the mag. I'm going to put up my shield and show you how this works. So we've got a boss anyway. Now the pistol's not going to do as much damage. You're going to dip it into your inkwell fairly regularly. But look at this. Oh, there's a boss here. Be careful. Actually, not a boss. It's just a dude with a shield. So if I melee this fella, where is he? He's wandered off. Oh, there he is. You'll see. Oh, hello. That wasn't so clever. There you go. Oh no! ruined. I ruined my tactic. flipping boss came up behind us. Look at that. It's my own fault. Too busy talking. Right. I am not going to call for backup, and I could respawn, but we will lose this base whether we like it or not. Sometimes the green guys will carry on. Now, I've done most of the damage. We've got rid of all that's really left now is this boss, and he's going to run in and do his thing anyway. The boss and a couple of his cronies, but we've still got at least one of our green guys there. So if we just let them do their thing, I've seen it very often happen that the green guys will still win, even though you're down. I don't know how many allies we've got left. I think I can see 2, I think. So, as I said, they just take a lot longer than if you're doing it yourself, but they do damage. I mean, they're having a crack at the... Look, he's... bless him. He's gone and picked up the machine gun on top of that vehicle. The AI is great in this game. It's such a good... Do you know what? It's one of the... I think it's one of the best things to happen to Stadia recently, because it is a great game. It ticks so many boxes. Oh, Bambi's come to help us. Thanks, Bambi. Bambi, come back. Damn you. Isn't that great? They actually put all of the animal work out to a separate studio. This is the kind of effort that went into this game. So they hired a different studio to create the animations for all the animals and the AI, which I think is, it's just indicative of the quality of this game. Green guys they will still crack on even if you respawn, by the way. Very often I'll look on the map and it will show it as green. They've done the job. AI in progress. So we'll respawn. We'll go back. We're only just here anyway, look, to a base. We could probably run around and finish the job. So a quick respawn. I'm going to stream for an hour. There's about 10 minutes left. And then I'm going to leave it. Okay. Where is the ammo chest to re-loot? Loot. Where are we? Maybe there isn't one. There isn't always one in all of these bases. Okay. Doesn't matter. You get a bit of time to go back and finish the job. So we'll race back. What I need to do is be careful because my sat nav is pointing towards the mission, which we're not going to do now. We won't have time. So I'm looking for that. Here we go. You see, our green guys are still going for it. That, my friends, is great AI. Right, now we're going to help them out. Go on, get out of it. Actually, they're just patrolling. I gave them more credit than they deserved. I'm going to ignore the red guy behind because I need to get back to our little X. X marks the death spot. It's down here. That's neutral. You see the normal red flag when it's an enemy base is white, so it's neutral at the moment, which gives us ego. And our allies still are here, which is amazing. We've got the boss. He's inside. That's what I was trying to do. If I'm not careful, they're going to take me out again. Right, okay. Let's get down. He's there. There we go. Boss is coming out. Allies have done a great job. Get rid of him. I might just go up there actually and use his piece of kit. Where's the boss? Oh, he's an ally. He's all right. Boss, where are you? Oh, over here. Okay. Golden rule, look down the sights before you aim. Broken. So the other thing we've got is our fire turret, which will pop there. You don't want to use it too close. Give it to him. If we can draw the boss over, here he comes. You'll get burned. You'll get burned. No. Where is he? Someone shot me. Oh, the boss is going from the... Watch out, bro, he's coming for you. can throw a grenade that far just yet. He's going to walk. Remember, throw it kind of where they're running towards. Otherwise, you're going to waste a grenade. Right, he's going to hang around there anyway now. There he goes. Oh, he's dropped a purple. Our first purple. Yes. Very nice. We'll look at this later. Let's just loot it. Not too worried. And then we've got a control point officer now. So let's talk with him and we'll give him some of our gear. Donate everything we can. There it goes. Down, 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 down. You kind of want to get, you don't need to be 100%, but you want to keep it green. If you don't, they get overrun by enemies. So, you know, look, we've filled them almost 100%. They're happy bunnies. Now, in return, donating enough resources to the control point activates better detection of hostiles in a 20-meter radius. Yeah, I think it's 20 meters. So we'll see enemies further away, and we'll also see loot crates in our minimap. What did I get? I got some nimble knee protectors. Well, they're going to be higher than we've got, but let's examine them anyway. 721. Interestingly enough, not quite high enough level, but we're gonna put those on because one, they're purple, and two, they're going to give us better protection. So there you go. And now we've got purple. Yay! Yay for purple! That was the gun we just had. I was just comparing it. Really, it's an assault rifle. Now, assault rifles are great, but you need max accuracy because they're going to spray all over the place otherwise. But 900 rounds per minute, that's insane. So if you don't have the accuracy, it's going to go all over the shop. You're going to run out of bullets quick, which is, you know, not so bad if you're in close quarters, but we ain't, not today. And apparently I've got some apparel, some clothing. Let's have a quick look. Oh, Sam. Right, we'll equip Sam. We'll put him on. There he is. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's clean up. 3 minutes left, guys. So not much point in heading for that mission. Don't think I've got anything else around here. But, oh, actually, I tell you what we didn't do, like in Egypt. Every time you unlock a base, and one of these little areas, there's a supply room with a load of loot in it, and I forgot to go there. Little pro tip, go around to all your bases, all of these. I think you can fast travel to them when you first load up the game, because very often, first time back in, there's still loot to collect. They seem to replenish the loot. And some of it's really cool. So look at all the crates. Must remember to do these because well, these are usually really decent guns. Now then, I think that's going to be a good one. Yeah, look at that. So it's less damage. It's twice the XP. Remember, we're all about the XP at this point in the game. And we don't really care about damage on the pistol. I'm only using it with my shield, remember, so it doesn't matter for me. Right, so we've collected and we've slapped it on. That's going to give us some materials. That's going to give us some armor. Level 8, 610 versus level 8, 610. Nothing to choose there, really. In fact, they're virtually identical. Look at that. The only difference is the attribute, which is hazard protection, you know, smoke grenades, fire, versus armor regen. So I'm keeping the one I've got. That's a shame, because everything else is identical on that one. So we'll loot it. We'll loot it as junk. We'll get rid of that one. We've got 2 more crates. So we've got some more materials, and we've got some gloves. 438 versus 471, and it's a higher level. Sorry, I paused because I've got blue. The different colors don't always give you higher stats, higher XP and levels, but they usually give you better stats and perks. So on that one, we had repair skills. Yeah, don't you worry about that. 50% speed on giving yourself self-heal. 10% headshot damage, it's a no-brainer. Weapon damage is up, hazard protection is up. Yeah, armor regen is pretty cool though, the blue one. And he rode up. We're gonna go from 5 to 8, so there we go. That's that one done. So really, really worth checking out these rooms. And as I say, come back. So there is a period, I forget the time now, that you can leave these and come back to them later, and there'll be stuff. I just can't remember. Restock. I don't need to. Got full ammo. Everybody else is happy. We gave this bro. Actually, we may have some more to give him now. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can. We can donate some more stuff. See, he quickly drank all the water. Greedy get. There we go. Right. Okay. Guys and girls, it's an hour. I really hope that I gave you some tips and stuff that you didn't have before playing Division. And if you enjoy the streaming, let me know. If you had a problem hearing me, let me know, and I'll try and sort that out. If you'd rather see my ugly mug, let me know, and I'll also sort that out. I don't mind streaming, I just haven't done a great deal of it, but let me know if you enjoyed it. Right, thank you very much, and leave a few likes, subscribe, watch the podcast, all the other stuff. Take care, love you lots, bye.